All right, so you guys have all heard the story of Sleeping Beauty, right? Sleeping Beauty, this is the original, kind of the original story, right? There she lay, Sleeping Beauty, so beautiful that he, the prince, could not drag his eyes from her. Then he stooped down and gave her a kiss, and as if stirred by the kiss, the Sleeping Beauty awoke and looked at the young prince with friendly eyes. Aw, that's so nice, right? And then they rode off into the sunset and lived happily ever after. Well, I'm gonna read you a different Sleeping Beauty story. This story is called Waking Beauty. Waking Beauty. Written by Leah Wilcox and illustrated by Lydia Monks. Waking Beauty. Once upon a Saturday, in search of dragons he could slay, Prince Charming heard a dreadful sound that shook the land from miles around. It thundered from the castle tall. He raced to scale its prickly wall. A dragon lies within, he cried, and hand in sword, he crept inside. Then hung his head. "Oh, rats," he said, "it's just a snoring girl in bed." He peeked behind her canopy and spied some fairies, 1, 2, 3. She snored this way for 100 years. They whimpered through their fairy tears. She snored this way 100 years. They whimpered through their fairy tears. Uh-oh. It's gonna happen. "That long?" he frowned. "She sure sleeps late. Wake her up. Why do you wait?" The fairy scowled. Don't be so dense. She'll only wake up for a prince. We see you finally made the trip. Now give the girl a little lip." Oh. "Okay," he said, "if you insist." He drew his mouth up in a twist. Oh no, what is he gonna do? And hollered, "Wake up, wake up, wake up, lazy bones." Her snores drowned out the fairies' groans. They shook their heads. "No, not like this. You have to wake her with a..." "Hey, I know." He tapped his head and started jumping on the bed. Beauty shot up, hoops and all, then sailed down like a parasol. This did not wake the maiden fair, but loosened the cobwebs in her hair. The fairies all began to hiss. She'll only wake with true love's... Wait! Prince Charming waved his hand. Don't worry, girls, I understand. Does he? Do you think he does? And stooping o'er the snoring, and snooping o'er the her snoring snout, her nose, her snout, he dumped a water pitcher out. Oh my. On she slept, she did not stir. Thick dust had turned to mud on her. The feisty fairies grabbed his ear, making certain he could hear. Take careful aim, you must not miss. You have to wake her with a... Take careful aim, you must not miss. You have to wake her with a... Oh no. What is he up to? Oh, I know what you are planning. Prince Charming spied a castle cannon. He stuffed the Sleeping Beauty in. She soon came shooting out again. Kaboom! She fell into the moat, where all her hoops kept her afloat. Oh my goodness. Still on she snored as frightened trout and crocodiles leaped right out. Prince Charming fished the girl ashore. The fairies yelled, "Enough, no more!" They fluttered round him, feeling frantic. How can you be so unromantic? She won't have everlasting bliss until you wake her with a... I know what you know. You know what it's supposed to be. Oh, here we go. Until you wake her with a kiss. Right? You knew that. But he didn't. Let's see what he does. The prince's knees began to shake. His noble heart began to quake. 100 years of morning breath. Wow, that could be the kiss of death. He poked her muddy, matted curls. I've heard that there are germs on girls. He wiped her mouth clean with his shirt. I hope he squeaked. It doesn't hurt. He puckered with his puckered lips met Beauty's smack, and in her sleep she kissed him back. Prince Charming smiled. Not bad, he said. The maiden sat up in her bed. She stretched and yawned and rubbed her eyes. Then, much to everyone's surprise, she popped Prince Charming with her fist. Who said that you could have a kiss? The pummeled prince slid down, poor chap, and fell asleep on Beauty's lap. Beauty groaned and bent to wake him. Fairies, tell me how... Beauty groaned and bent to shake him. Fairies, tell me how to wake him. "Just let the poor boy sleep," they said. And tired too, they went to bed. But fairy tales can't end like this. You know, she woke him with a kiss. The end.